Well, hey everybody, Joe Sangl here, and just want to have another quick money tip. Talking about the I was broke, now I'm not ladder, and today I want to talk about rungs number 3, 6, and 8. It's the investing ones. And so you can see I'm out here with my garden. I got my beloved John Deere hat on, and this is my garden. And I love to have a garden every single year. And there's a principle that I teach in our financial learning experiences, I teach in our class, and I teach it in my book, I Was Broke, Now I'm Not, that there is no harvest if you do not invest. And so it wasn't too long ago that I decided to invest some seed down here, and you can start to see rows of seeds have started to show up. But a couple things that I wanted to teach is the fact that when you invest, that the harvest doesn't come immediately. And that's one of the big mistakes that a lot of people make when they're investing, is they fall trap to the get-rich-quick scheme, that they want to get a return immediately. But I planted bean seeds, I've planted corn seeds, I've planted onions, I've just little tiny onion sets. I've got lots of pumpkins and gourds and swine gourds and stuff that the kids love to grow, tomatoes, peppers, jalapeno peppers, of course, got to have some fire. But the bottom line is that I can't come out and harvest that immediately. In fact, I have to do work in between time. Investments take work, and that's something I wanted you to know today, is that once you invest a seed, your work is not over with your investments. Sometimes things come in to try to distract or choke out your investments. You know, miscellaneous expenses start to show up in your budget. You start adding expenses. And before you know it, you could have put the right seed in the ground. You could have invested in the right place, but then you get distracted and your money goes somewhere else, or the things of life tend to choke out your ongoing investments. Don't let that happen. And as you do that, you'll be able to climb up the ladder, particularly rungs number 3, which is to get enough to match your company retirement match, or $100 a month, whichever is greater. And then rung number 6 is to go to 15% of your gross income into tax advantage investments. And rung number 8 is 30% of your gross income. And that's when you're able to bless not only many, but you can bless the multitudes. So hopefully this is a good tip. And now I got to go in and get those weeds out of my garden, because I don't want them to choke out, so that I can have an abundant harvest. Remember, you cannot get a harvest if you do not invest. Get fired up.